When your stash is low, when your cash ain't full, when you need to max out your arsenal, it's time for Goodwill hunting. What is up, guys? Pone here, and today we're playing catch up. It is the holiday season, so I should have a little bit more time to get some videos out. And today I'm actually going to go over the stuff that I was able to acquire in September of this year. Now, I'm kind of trying a new thing. I'm trying to document everything I get in Excel as best as I can. So I got a graph I'm going to throw up. In August I was able to grab 11 blasters, and then in September I was able to grab 15. But I'm going to start categorizing them so it's a little bit more meaningful. If I get 15 protons in September, that's not as good as 15 long shots. I'm going to try to break things down into small, medium, large, and extra large, and then accessories. If I get a stock or something that's not kind of attached to another blaster, I throw that in the accessories category. And this is kind of where I need your help. I'll sort of let you know how I classify a blaster. Some are obvious, but there are some gray areas. And so if I classify something as being small, medium, large, or extra large, and you think, well, actually, that's probably more of a large blaster, I may give you a little rationale, but I would like to hear sort of your rationale as to why you think it's not. It doesn't fall into one of those size categories. And you can see here it is split up. Did get a lot more medium stuff in September than August, as is illustrated by that big green chunk in this stacked bar graph. But enough with that, let's test some blasters for September. First up, we've got a Raider from Goodwill. And this was $3.99, came with a drum magazine. And I have personally classified this as a medium-sized blaster. Looks like it works. Get that set up with his friends. Alright, then we got a $2.99 Proton, and of course this is a small. Looks like that works. Now, sort of a strange occurrence. I was out walking, and I happened to come across this. And it is always lovely to be out in the world and to just run across a free Nerf blaster. So here we go, we have a Cyclone Shock. And it was free, so of course it doesn't work. But I imagine it is just a problem with the catch, I'm assuming. We'll see. I may try to open this up and figure it out. And if it's something simple, that's a great free blaster. And I classified this as being medium because the only small blaster in the Mega line is kind of the Big Shock, I would think. So that's why this pistol, I'm going to call it medium. Then for 99 cents we've got a Jolt, and we're calling this small, of course, and the Jolt is kind of the reason I may come up with an extra small category in the future, but until then, small. And the green and sort of, I don't know, gray tan Night Finder, also calling this one small. Also got this for 99 cents. Alright, switching gears for a second, I got something off of Craigslist. Now, the last time I got something at a garage sale, I paid 20 bucks for a long shot and a Stampede with a shield. This time I got that exact same deal, except with a lot of bonus goodies. So I got all of this from Craigslist for 20 bucks. Let's slam through this really quick. Alright, I got Firefly medium. And I actually found this hilarious. They got this at Goodwill at some point. Got a Deploy, calling this medium as well. And the deploy mechanism works. I got two fully equipped Recons, both of which work. We're calling this medium, mostly because of all the accessories that come with it. Then I got a long shot with the front gun. Both those work. Calling the long shot extra large because of the front gun. Makes it a pretty long, massive blaster. Now this shield again is really why I picked up this Craigslist buy. All the rest was just sort of icing on the cake, but got a Stampede with a shield. And it is fully functional, which is fantastic. Calling this large, kind of a gray area. Let me know if you agree or not, but I'm gonna say the Stampede is large. Finally, I was able to grab 5 6-round magazines and 3 18-round magazines. Now that was all for 20 bucks, which goes to show you, you can get some seriously good deals on Craigslist, but you gotta be on top of it. I got a Craigslist thing in my browser, refresh that, I don't know, 2-3 times a day. Something pops up, sometimes only once a month, but I am on top of it when it does. Alright, let's get back to Goodwill. Grabbed another long shot, this one with a 25 round magazine, and I got this one for $6.99. Looks like that works great. Now, you may think it's silly to argue about categorizing the size values of Nerf blasters, but here we are on YouTube. We're either making videos, watching videos. I think YouTube is probably the perfect place for us all to sit here in a forum and argue and discuss what blasters should be prescribed to what size category. Anyway, moving along, this thing is kind of cool. Not sure what it is, but it is from Lennard. I will say if you find anything that shoots foam and it says Lennard on it, probably going to be a great blaster. It is this right here. Not hearing any hissing, so it does hold pressure. Nerf missile has kind of a loose fit, not super loose, but there's not a ton of friction there. That was kind of anticlimactic. Let's try that again. Huh. Maybe I just didn't pull the trigger hard enough there. They're kind of a hard trigger pull. Last couple things I got from Goodwill. These were in boxes, which typically doesn't mean anything. It just means that the place is probably going to put a premium on the price just because it came with some cardboard. And in a lot of cases, it's even worse because you can't actually test the blaster unless you open it up. Most cases I don't care, I just buy it anyway. This was $4.99 and I got another in red for $4.99 as well. This one does come with a magazine. The Apollo means business. Now, I classified this as medium, which kind of means there's no small rivals blaster. It kind of makes me wonder if I should categorize based on subtype or if I should just have a categorization that sort of encompasses everything. Something to think on. So yeah, also for $4.99 grabbed another one that's red, also in the box, kind of silly. That one came with directions. That one also works fantastically. I would definitely pay $5 for an Apollo. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Really quick, I will have another video for October with some more graphs. Until next time, you can be serious about Nerf, but don't take Nerf too seriously.